This is the EMEET SmartCam C960 Ultra, a webcam, and yes, I know webcams have a bit of a reputation, but trust me, EMEET know what they're doing, and they have thrown in a 1/1.5 inch Sony image sensor here, 4K 30Hz capabilities, along with a bunch of premium features. All things in consideration, that £300 mirrorless camera is looking a little harder to justify. Now, if you are a content creator looking to up your game, then the C960 Ultra is going to be a great choice. For $100 you are getting that DSLR quality, but in a webcam package. In the box you get the camera, a USB-C cable and a detachable monitor mount, so the camera can also be connected via its thread to a tripod or stand. And the first thing I noticed, and it surprised me, was just how good the build quality actually is. It is durable, offers heat dissipation, and just generally has a premium feel. The rotating privacy cover is a nice feature, which by the way is integrated, so you are not going to ever lose that. It has this minimalist and modern aesthetic. Honestly, I think it's going to look really smart on any desk setup. In terms of image quality, well, check out these tests. So this first video test that I'm showing you is with me recording through the EMEET webcam, but with no studio lighting at all. So all I've actually got in terms of lighting is a boring, very low brightness table lamp. That's it. I've got the blackout curtains shut, no other windows, no other light sources. The EMEET does a fantastic job if you don't have a premium setup. And now I've just turned on one studio light behind the webcam, so just coming down onto me straight on, and this is the effect you get. Honestly, this camera works brilliantly, even without a studio setup, but with a little bit of lighting, it does also make a big difference. And I have to say, the image here is phenomenal. For a webcam, remember, this is not a studio camera. This is a webcam that does an excellent job. So the camera is capable of 4K resolution up to 30 frames per second. Of course, you can drop that down to 1080p and also 60 frames per second at that resolution. The 1/1.5 inch sensor here is absolutely fantastic for a webcam, and as you saw in those tests, offers tremendous low light performance. But depending on the distance of your subject from the background, you are also going to get a natural bokeh effect. Also, check out the responsiveness of the autofocus here, because this is impressive. Look at that. How awesome is that? 0.2 seconds is what EMEET are saying, and it doesn't seem to be far off that. I would say that is fairly accurate. That is quick. But let's be honest, one area where webcams always suck is in audio quality. Well, not necessarily. Check this test out. For a webcam, this is actually really impressive. Normally the sound is just so tinny and horrendous it hurts your ears, but actually that's not the case with the EMEET C960 Ultra. Now, if you have a dedicated separate audio solution, you are still going to want to use that. But in a pinch or for Zoom meetings, then the EMEET capabilities are, again, with the audio, very usable. But in terms of webcam mic quality, I would say it's up there with some of the best. The camera is, of course, compatible with EMEET's studio software, and the features there are as you would expect them to be. EMEET software is completely free and also optional. The camera is plug and play, and often I find myself using it as part of my OBS studio setup. But if you are a streamer who wants to invest in a full camera setup, then the EMEET C960 Ultra is definitely going to be a great choice for you. But also, if you are a remote worker and you want to step up from that laptop webcam, then again, I think this is for you. But in summary, the strengths of this webcam are definitely in its image quality, its build quality, along with the sensor size and its ease of use. The mic is supplementary, but still does a decent job. But in terms of the value proposition, I do think the EMEET SmartCam C960 Ultra is going to be very difficult to beat.